Hey, what's up? So today I'm working on the Backslash again, and I will be installing the new shocks and also the center differential. I have a few more parts I need to remove, and I'm going to be removing all of the electronics. These are the shocks I'll be using. They have a 4mm shock shaft, and they're all aluminum, adjustable, except for the bottom is plastic. I have these on a few of my Traxxas RCs, and they are pretty strong. I've never had an issue with them. I'll be using the springs from the Traxxas Rally. The rear springs are 7457 and the front springs are 7458. And then this is the center differential that comes with the Traxxas Slash, and I'll be filling that up with 100,000 weight oil. And the shocks, I will be using 30 weight oil. I will first start with the shocks, removing the springs. And then just twist off the cap, and then they need to be filled up. Okay, then you just start filling up the shocks. Then you could just move the shock piston up and down slowly to get rid of the bubbles. And you could let these sit for a little while to get rid of all the bubbles. And once you see all the bubbles are gone, you can push the shock piston up. And install the cap. And just wipe off any excess oil, and they should be smooth. Now you can install your springs and the spring retainer. And it should be ready to go. And I'll do the rest on all the other ones. Okay, I have the shocks ready to go and assembled. They have these inserts that go in the top, and that just makes up the difference. Unless you have the shoulder screws, then you can use those instead. But those just go in there like that, and you put the screw in there. Okay, I will get started on mounting these. I just noticed the bottom of the shocks have different ball ends than I want to use, so I'm just going to pop those out. put the new one on. These other ball ends are included with the shocks. And now I can install the bottoms. I will be removing the body mounts since I won't be using those anymore. Now I'm going to start on the center differential. And I will take out all this oil that they have installed. First remove this. Then I can push that out. And I'll just clean off as much of this oil as I can. Okay, with these parts cleaned up, I'll start reassembling it. And I'll be using 100,000 weight oil. Then I can go ahead and reinstall the screws. And now it's ready to install. To install it, we just remove the rear end. It's just these two screws. And it's two screws on the bottom. And then just reinstall it. Now I can start removing the electronics. There's no receiver in here, so these wires are just inside here. And I'll start taking out the motor and speed controller. I have another motor and speed controller coming, but they're still not here, and I'll be running 4S. And to remove the servo, you just need to remove the front end. Easiest way is to remove this screw on the steering. The sway bar also has to come off. And I'll just put this back together for now. On this rear center differential, you can adjust this piece so it's not so much gap right here. You just loosen it and slide it forward. You still want to leave some gap because this chassis will flex when you jump, and it needs to have some room. That's it for this video. Please subscribe for more videos. Thanks.